1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you were there already. But listen, I'm certainly not in a good mood, considering the recent events on my channel, and as a matter of fact, in my regular life, if you can even call it that way. I'm not just talking about bad mods. And yes, there is a mod that lets you play Daggerfall in Skyrim. It's not fucking clickbait. Seriously, is there no way to keep the degenerates away from my channel? There is ad block, right? Is there no such thing as degenerate block? That's exactly what I need. Only let the cool people in and all the dumb tards stay out. That would be so great. I would even pay money for that. Okay, I know. Mods. Let's start with some easy stuff as a warm-up. Release Werewolf Totems by Rally Eater. This is a high-res texture replacer for the said 3 totems of your scene, available in 2K and 4K. If you have no idea what those are, don't feel bad, I also don't remember doing this. Apparently there is a quest to retrieve those. You can get it from Aela after you become Harbinger, but I don't think I ever got. I even checked if she has something now, made sure I am a werewolf again, but nothing. Maybe you get it as a Radiant random quest or something like that. I'm sure somebody of you knows more, so feel free to shed some light in the comments. That is, if you actually listen to my rambling, which I highly doubt. Next we have a post. Skyrim Posts Replacer by doesnt. Yes, it's like in that super old meme. I really like this post. That's a good fucking post. So, in case you are bored with the regular Skyrim posts, I guess here is a fresh new, super detailed model. Why is the lantern not where it's supposed to be? How the hell am I supposed to know? Do you think I'm like fucking psychic or something? It's Skyrim modding, things rarely go the way you want them to, but sometimes they do. It's really like 50-50. And now we are going to do something I never thought we would. Dance for me, dance for you, by whatever. A mod which lets you or your followers dance. This is also why I brought so many followers. Except you should not try this in first-person mode, or it might get a bit weird. Yes, and we have an enormously huge choice of 3 seductive dances. Wow, talk about nonsense mods. And the worst thing is, this mod has the same amount of endorsements as the Daggerfall mod right now. I'm not even kidding. Seriously, have you ever heard anything about fniz spells, for example? It lets you do the exact same thing, except with any NPC. But okay, it's not just dances, here we also have music. But yeah, even if you should like this, particular music, it works fine with one person, but what do you think will happen if more people dance? So much fun, right? And the music somehow doesn't even stop if you cancel those dances. A literal shitstorm. Of course, it wouldn't be that bad if we just replace the music with something like... much better. But wait, we are not done with the dancing. A Skyrim Waltz by Hoame. Well, now this is a completely different story. 1 power after casting which you and the nearest NPC engage in this classic 1-2-3-1-2-3 action. Really nice animation actually, and no annoying music out of nowhere. Seriously, this is a great mod, just look at it. Now you can finally have a romantic, peaceful moment with that special person. That's right, you can use this power on whoever you want. Ever dreamt of waltzing with Jarl Bolgruf the Greater? Well, now you can. Ever wanted to dance off with Ulfric Stormcloak? Well, guess what, you can do this too. Ever wanted to dance with Alduin, the Eater of Worlds? Well, that you cannot actually, but it's okay, we all have our limitations. Okay, before we move to the weapons and armors, there is one interesting accessory mod which might interest you. Pretty realistic rings by Daily Planet. Nothing special, just another ring replacer. The model looks smooth and perfected though, might wanna get this if you like the design. Okay, and now the weapons. Dragonblade AQ by Skyrim. Now this is a sword that definitely doubles down as a can opener. Great design, very fantasy, lots of vicious spikes. Not very realistic, but it's a fantasy game anyway, so who cares? The next one is not a weapon, but can be used as one, I think. ElSopa HD, absurdly luxurious pickaxe by ElSopa. Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. This is definitely the most luxurious pickaxe I have ever seen. Seriously, just look at the handle. Okay, I know, let's for a second just forget that gold is a very soft metal. Let's say it's magical drummer gold or something. I mean those things, they just look way too fabulous. And the funniest part is, this is a replacer, so all the miners in Skyrim will look like absolute pimps with this. Then there is a dagger, General Tullius dagger by Ronnie Magnum. I don't know why this is General Tullius dagger, maybe because it has the symbol of the Empire on it, but yeah, the model looks okay, so whatever. But the last one is actually a very useful weapon. Stop! A stop sign to hack and slash your opponents by NoBrain98. Yes, perfect. Two awesome signs to show people when it's time to just fucking stop. I shall use this to bash all the imbeciles posting shit on my channel. Seriously, I always felt like doing this in reality too. Just rip a fucking stop sign out of the ground and start hacking all the dumb people to pieces. I mean, I will actually do this if we have another Thanos-like situation, no Avengers needed. And no transitions needed either, we go straight to the armors. DX Crimson Blood armor by another one by Deserta X. And holy shit, this is an incredible armor. A very high amount of detail on every part, and there are a lot of parts. And there is also this very distinctive rose pattern everywhere. And I mean everywhere. That gives this outfit a very unique style. Of course there are also some skulls and hearts. Seriously, this could be a very badass Castlevania boss or something. To complete this off there is also a very fitting rapier. And we also get some nice lore-friendly stuff too. Authentic Legion, a mod by Nordwar UA. This replaces all the Imperial armors in the game with those more Oblivion-looking ones. We already had a very similar mod back in episode 91, but in this one here it's way more stuff. And also not just replacers, but also new additions, including some shields, cloaks and swords too. So it's a really nice Imperial pack. Alright, I think it's about time we get to see that, what we all came here for. Daggerfall! Well, actually it's called Skygerfall, Daggerfall's main quest in the Elder Scrolls V, by Orekus 0. Yes, it's not the whole Daggerfall game, of course, because it would be way too big to put everything in Skyrim's engine, and would never be completed probably, like all those Skywinds, Skyblivions and all whatnot. But they managed to convert the whole main quest of Daggerfall. So if you never played it, here's your chance. Getting there is a bit tricky, however. The best way is to use Live Another Life and play it before starting the Skyrimese adventure, because if you want to play it with your existing character, the only way to do so is to use console commands. And this is exactly what we are going to do.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With the spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge.
Okay, this is interesting. Looks like not in all Elder Scrolls games we start off as a prisoner. In this one we are actually a friend of the Emperor and are on a quest to help him. I think Daggerfall is actually the only Elder Scrolls game I never got around to play.
Now my champion rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
And so it begins! On the way to Daggerfall our boat crashes and we manage to get to this cave. This is like the tutorial dungeon. It's safe to say the graphics will overwhelm you instantly. Yeah! I mean, actually they made a perfect one-to-one copy of the original game. Here are a couple of examples from the mod page. Yes, it looks dated, empty and plain, but it's okay. On the mod page the author, by the way, announced that if this mod gets a lot of attention, they may continue to work on it and fill the world up with more clutter and such. But I think it's okay the way it is, because that way it actually is a legitimate, original Daggerfall experience, but in this superior engine. It feels a bit like playing one of those remastered Doom mods. And so, once we get through the first dungeon, we get to see the main world space, and yes, it's also pretty empty, I mean just as expected, but damn, it's big. It's really big. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this! It's still going! Yes, it is pretty empty, and there is not that much to do, obviously, but the main quest is fully there, with voice acting and everything. And I think this is a great opportunity for people like me, who never played Daggerfall, to experience it this way. And this is it for this episode. The links to all mods are as always in the description below. Don't forget to unearth the mods you like. And if you like falling daggers, hit the like button and subscribe for more best new Skyrim mods. I thank you all for watching and see you around.